We are going to use our Zoe computer and our personal agent to attempt to do some trades. It allows you to kind of do some interesting things. Like you can place orders, get updates on your account. I'm using different models and asking for advice and having them buy and sell things. I love the idea of just inside a Telegram message. Hey, what's going on with my portfolio? Oh, let's add a little bit of this. Let's add a little bit of that. Okay, before we get started today, everybody, none of this is financial advice. Everything we're going to look at today, I just think is really cool. So this is purely, I just think this is awesome. I just wanted to show everybody, not financial advice, just a cool demo. I can't repeat that enough, not financial advice. Okay, let's get into it. Welcome back to Stack Snacks. I'm John Siwicki. And today we are going to look at public.com and their API, and we are going to use our Zoe computer and our personal agent to attempt to do some trades. So let's take a look. So Public has, it's kind of like a brokerage. You can see some of their competitors here. And they do have kind of a robust API, which allows us to build some pretty interesting stuff around it. Like, again, not financial advice. I'm not a seasoned trader. I just think it's cool what we can do now with agents, with some automations, and let's get into it. So I'm in my Zoe. All right, let's go back into my automations, integrations. I know it's in the advanced. I'm already set up. I've got my API keys and my secrets, so you always got to get that done first. And then this is manage my public.com brokerage account. Okay, so run this Python script, check what kind of cash that we have. And then if brokerage buying power is under $5, do not place any trades. Stay silent unless there's an error. If brokerage buying power is $5 or more, spend available cash using buy orders for equity only. Do not buy options, crypto, leverage ETFs, inverse ETFs, or use margin. Here's an allocation that it came up. I actually asked Zoe to give me an allocation. And then if total brokerage buying power is under $10, buy only the single largest target based on this preference. And it goes through all these things, and it sends me an SMS so I can, kind of like a little confirmation, right? So really all you have to do when it comes to, setting these things up is, we'll just do a new chat. Keep it easy. You can basically kind of give it the URL and just say kind of like, hey, can you help me install this? And it'll walk through what to do, gives you everything what you need to do, tells you to put your API key inside of that advanced tab we just showed you. But then too, we can start doing stuff like, hey, can you tell me what tickers am I holding in my public.com account? All right, let me just make sure nothing secret shows up here. And now with a simple chat, you can see these are some of my holdings. This is just kind of a fun account at the moment. As you can tell, I'm having fun I own 15 cents of pump.fun. And, I think you can just it allows you to kind of do some interesting things. Like you can kind of place orders, get updates on your account. You could really kind of keep it kind of a little bit of set it and forget it. Or one thing I like too is you could say like, hey, if there's a, percentage that's getting too big in my portfolio, we could trim it. But I just love like all these different things that we could do kind of in that, in that interface, and just not like leaving different apps. And so inside of this, like a chat interface with all these tools hooked up. But that's the nice thing about Zoe is you kind of get this container where you can do these really interesting, apps and workflows. And so yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Again, not financial advice. I just like the markets. I like playing. And this just kind of allows you to start to build some cool workflows. So, mine's basically like I'm using different models and asking for advice and having them buy and sell things. So, and give it a little bit of money. So super fun. Again, there's probably people that are more advanced out there than me, but again, I love the idea of just inside a Telegram message. Hey, what's going on with my portfolio? Oh, let's add a little bit of this. Let's add a little bit of that. So super fun. Again, not financial advice. I just wanted to show this off. I think it's super, super cool. If there's any other APIs out there that are kind of like this, I'd love to play around with them. So let me know if anybody's doing stuff like this. But I just having a bunch of fun with this one. So thank you all for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.